The cognitive interview. The cognitive interview technique was developed to help retrieve more accurate memories from eyewitnesses. There are four main techniques used in the interview. The first technique is to report everything, even if something seems irrelevant. Seemingly trivial information may trigger other information. The second is to reinstate the context by returning to the crime scene in their mind. Imagine the environment and the emotions you felt at the time. The third one is to reverse the order by recalling the event in a different chronological order, for example from end to beginning. This prevents reporting expectations of how the event must have happened rather than the actual events, and also prevents dishonesty as it's harder to lie in reverse order. The last one is to change perspective by recalling the event from another person's perspective, so for example another witness or the perpetrator. This prevents the witness recalling information based on their expectations and schemas. AA3. A limitation of the cognitive interview is that it is more time consuming than the standard interview because more time is needed to establish rapport with the witness and make them feel relaxed. It also requires additional training, which is time consuming and expensive. However, researchers tested each technique on its own and compared it to the standard interview. Each technique produced better results than the standard interview. Some techniques appeared to be more valuable than others. They found that using a combination of report everything and context reinstatement produced better recall than any of the other conditions. This suggests that it is worth training police officers on at least one of these two techniques. A meta-analysis of over 50 studies shows support for the cognitive interview. The cognitive interview produced more correct information than the standard interview. This suggests that it is worth investing time and money into, because it gives police a greater chance of catching and charging criminals, which is beneficial for society as a whole. However, the cognitive interview creates an increase in inaccurate information. The techniques of the cognitive interview aim to increase the amount of correct information remembered, but the recall of incorrect information may also be increased. Research found an 81% increase of correct information, but also a 61% increase of incorrect information, false positives, when the enhanced cognitive interview was compared to a standard interview. This reduces the support for the cognitive interview as a way of improving the accuracy of eyewitness testimony.